Alright, well, everyone was enjoying themselves this weekend at the car show events. The big, bad company, Caterpillar, made several announcements, and one of the announcements was they're moving out to Mexico. They're cutting down their plants in the United States left and right, reconsolidating, and putting people on layoff notice effective July 5th. Now, that is a little late of information I'm bringing you, but there is two more rounds of layoffs. One of those places is located in Illinois, and it's going to have 250 workers axed. And as a result of the company axing those, they're starting up a new plant, the same area as John Deere is in Mexico. That's one plant. The other plant is going to be in Monterrey, Mexico. Maybe I'm saying it right. I don't know. Station. But the UAW right now is going at the Biden administration saying, you need to stop this. This is a company that's promoting that they're going to be all American, but they're switching overseas, for one. And two, they know that down in Mexico there's been accusations of labor abuse. But that's a whole separate country. You can't do nothing about that. Ain't nobody can really do nothing about that. Maybe if they put any sanctions, like they've been doing with Russia and China and everything, maybe something will be done. But other than that, they're just gonna sweep it under the rug. And I'm not gonna hold my breath on this little tantrum that the UAW is doing about their labor abuses down in Mexico. However, another plant in Kansas City is closing its doors in 2025, and they will be cutting 400 jobs, and they'll be going to Mexico as well. That is a production plant, and the Kansas City, the state and communities alike, and they wish Caterpillar to reconsider. Naturally, Caterpillar said they declined to respond, said that they're devastated at the loss of Caterpillar manufacturing and hope there'll be future jobs for the plant while it sits idle. Who knows? I know communities over there, they'll be pretty devastated because Kansas City and Kansas in general, there's not much money out there. So they're going to be hurting out there. The other one that is interesting is MACK Trucks. MACK Trucks is making a new assembly plant that's supposed to be in operation in 2026 in the same location in Mexico. The spokesman for the parent company of Volvo Group announced the new heavy-duty plant truck manufacturer to be in Mexico to supply the U.S. market. And the reason why they're bailing out of the United States is, one, yes, labor is high. Two, yes, we do have a lot better benefits than the people south of the border. But also because they can bargain with their taxes. They can bargain with their labor, where these companies, like Caterpillar, for example, is part of the UAW, where the UAW will cry and everything else and try to make a stand for something, and it's gonna bite them, and this is what's biting them. So, we had the great UAW strike this year with the big three. Well, there's no more big three anymore. The Stellantis group that owns Chrysler is gone, and they're a European company only. They'll soon liquidate U.S. Manufacturing here, and there'll be no more. And the UAW really bit off too much more than they can chew on this point. And plus, we don't have, I'm going to say this, we don't have the men like we used to. We don't have the people who used to literally not just stand around with picket signs. I'll just put it like that. They used to do something. They used to say, you affect my livelihood, I'm going to affect your livelihood. I'll put it to you like that. That's the type of men we used to have in this country. We don't have those men anymore. As a matter of fact, we have a population decrease that is going to be affecting our senior citizens in a big way pretty soon, really hard. And what that's going to do is, for example, 1960, you had 6 working adults per 1 retiree. In 2035, you're going to have 2 working adults per 1 retiree. That's unsustainable. People are not having children. One, yes, there is cost of living aspects to it, but they're also looking at why bother. And the reason why they're saying why bother is you have the artificial intelligence movement, things like that, where you don't want your kid to grow up in the future where they're going to have nothing. So why bother bringing in a kid that's going to have nothing? And I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comment section. Well, you don't know that. You don't know this. You don't know. All you got to do is look at all the data, all the research. I mean, if someone in the future wants to start up a business, they're either going to be in the tech industry, and that tech industry is going to be very small. They're not going to be in the craftsman industry. They're not going to be in the tool belt industry. Like we're talking about the news generation. Oh, they're going to be working these skilled jobs. Yeah, they are. Yeah, no. They see the writing on the wall. It's not going to be pretty. To say to those people that are affected by these job losses and loved ones, try to find something else. Don't put your eggs in one basket and say, oh, they'll help me out somewhere. They'll do this. They'll do that. And no. Just wave them bye-bye when the truck goes out the door. Go find something else. Because those jobs are not coming back, for one. And second off, just try to find jobs that you can get a comfortable. Just try to find a job where you can make somewhat of a comfortable living, and keep on doing that, because eventually some person somewhere with some technology is going to run that job right over, and then you're going to be back to the same point you are now, losing your job. Alright, that's all I have for now. I know it sounds like a depressing video, but it is. I mean, that's all I got. So if you guys like this content, please give a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you would, please. Don't forget to tap that notification bell. That way the algorithm knows that you like hearing this stuff. Alright, later. Bye.